Hey there. You actually caught me at the perfect time. I'm actually reading my book. Yeah. The book I just made is called Financial Stability for Dummies. Yes, by Jonny Mederos Lopez, yes. Yeah, Financial Stability. Just a book I just made. You guys should check it out. Actually, why don't I show you guys a little bit of my book, and then you guys decide if it's worthy or not. So, yeah. Why financial stability, you guys may ask? Since I'm currently a senior, I work, I have money. Sometimes I don't know how to waste my money. How do I say it? Smartly or wise. Wise is the word. And for me personally, I've always seen financial freedom as my all-time goal. To be financially freedom is my all-time goal personally, because, how nice would it be to just have a ton of money? Well, obviously that's not what financial freedom means. It's can have different meanings for different people, or, but for me personally, obviously I see it the way of being stable with money and, having more freedom than others, and having less worries within money. But I also see it as being wealthy and, having a good amount of money, blah, blah. So, I see it that way. So that's why I've always seen financial stability as an interesting topic. And, now that I'm coming towards my senior year, or the end of my senior year, going into adulthood, it's pretty scary. I know there's other people out there that are in my shoes as well. So that's why I made this book, Financial Stability for Dummies. You guys should go buy the book, but why don't I just show you a little bit of what it has, so you guys could get the gist of my book. So, what exactly is financial stability, you guys may be asking? In a nutshell, it's just the importance of building and tracking your expenses and, being successful with your financial situation, and you might be asking, well, how do I get to financial stability? And one way to start off is to build a strong financial foundation. Have an idea of what you want and how you want to get there financially. So set financial goals, and create a budget that works for you. Same thing with the goals. You gotta set goals that you can actually reach in that moment. Set some goals that are realistic in a sense. Not saying that other goals aren't realistic, but you have to set goals that are more realistic in that moment that you can actually reach. And then once you set those goals that are actually able to work for you, that you can actually reach, actually try to succeed within those and achieve those goals, because that's the whole point of these goals, and setting them so that you can actually reach them and then move on to the next step for more financial stability. Another big one is obviously what it is, as for what financial stability is, smarter spending habits. In order to get towards those spending habits, you've obviously got to understand what wants and needs is, and you got to succeed within that topic. Wants and needs is a big topic that everyone should get down, that you should definitely get down if you want to work on financial stability, because to differ wants from the needs. Per se, these glasses, I didn't really need these glasses. I bought them a week ago, and they barely came in the mail today. I didn't need them. They're cool, they make me look sort of cool right now. That's for what I'm wearing. It matches my shirt, and then plus the sun is in my eyes, so it's coming in clutch right now. But did I really need them? No. So I wasted $60 on these. So I feel like mine was pretty reasonable because they were on discount. There was a deal going on, so I was like, you know what, might as well. So I took my chances and I bought the glasses, and here we are. But you got to differentiate the needs from the wants, and needs are obviously stuff like rent, food, utilities, all that jazz. And then wants, once again, like these shades, shoes, new phone. It'd be nice to have a new phone, don't get me wrong, but my phone works perfectly fine. Wants and needs, get that down. Another way of helping you more with this smarter habit of spending. The 50-30-20 rule. What is that, you may ask? That's what I said as well when I first saw this. But the 50-30-20 rule is a rule where 50% of your budgeting, or check or money in general, goes towards your needs. Once again, like rent, food, utilities. And then the 30% that's in that equation would go towards the spender's wants, aka shoes, phone, more so wants. And then the remaining 20% would go towards stuff like savings accounts or like emergency funds. Or if you have debt, that remaining 20 could go towards your debt, which is a really good idea. Speaking of, that brings me to my next topic, managing debt. Once again, like just brought up the 50-30-20 rule, but more so the 20% part, because that 20% would go towards your debt if you have debt. And then if you keep that consistent, then you could pay that off sooner or later. So just keep it consistent and put that in. Or sometimes, you could switch it around, 50-30-20. You could put the 30% as your savings account or whatever that is, and then the 20% as wants. So if you really want to be more serious about the financial stuff and getting towards that. And then another point within my book that I wrote is planning for the future. Emergency funds. You never know what's going to happen in the future within your life. It could be anything. And it's just smarter to have an account that is built for that. Instead of just pulling money out of your checkings or something like that. It is more smarter to just have an emergency fund waiting there just in case if you need it ever. Because you never know what can happen. Another thing is start a retirement plan as soon as you can. That's something that could help you really a lot with financial stability. It could help you a lot. Once you're older and once you get to that retirement age, you'll be living in peace with all that money that you put as you were growing old, I guess. But yeah, retirement plan, keeping it consistent, putting money in there, that should help a lot once you get to that point where you retire and you have all that money. And surely by that point, you should be financially stable. So I can't tell you much more because you got to buy the book for that, I'll just give you guys a sneak peek really quick about what contains in this book. But yeah, financial stability for dummies. Make sure you buy the book. Yeah, if you want to learn more, just buy this book, Barnes & Nobles, Amazon Prime, Kindle, whatever you want to say, you name it, they got the book. So yeah, if you want to learn more, just buy the book, because that's all I can tell you guys for now, just a little sneak peek. So just buy the book, and hopefully by this point in time, you're not a dummy to finances no more. But yeah, I'm glad that we crashed into each other, because financial stability is a really, really, really important topic that I believe everybody should look forward to and try to achieve, and that should achieve it. So thank you very much. Buy the book, please. Thank you. Not just for my own good, but for your own good too. Financial stability for dummies. Buy the book, guys. Thank you for sticking along. Thank you.